People often say it takes two to get married and only one to decide to divorce. And the allegation that must be made is that the marriage is irretrievably broken. It could mean that the marriage is defunct. Maybe one spouse has moved out of the home. Just one spouse, not necessarily both, has decided that the marriage has come to an end, that there's no hope, I guess, for resuming the marital community. So broadly speaking, assets in a dissolution of marriage and a divorce in Washington state are divided in a just and equitable distribution. We are a community property state, one of 9 community property states in the nation. And that just and equitable definition doesn't necessarily mean 50-50. It could mean 52-48, 55-45, 60-40, whatever is determined to be just and equitable. So the question of alimony comes up, and in Washington state we use the term spousal support or spousal maintenance, and it's awarded in situations where there's a need and an ability to pay. And there are a number of different factors that are determined by statute, but there are things like earning capacity, education, health, whether a spouse is disabled, whether a spouse needs to be quote unquote rehabilitated, meaning maybe they've been away from their field for some time and they need to update their education in order to re-enter the field. So a number of different factors are considered in determining whether spousal support should be awarded. Well, first of all, since I've been practicing in Washington state, and that's over 25 years, we've moved away from the term custody because there's an idea that the term custody means possession or ownership, and we don't own our children. We spend time with our children, or our children spend time with us as parents. And when two parents are separating or divorcing, it means that that time has to be shared. So we call it residential time. I would just say that most lawyers and judges and people considering separation or divorce who have children, we all still use the term custody. And so even though technically it's residential time of the children, and how it's determined is on the basis of best interests of the children. So where are the children going to be better off in terms of their primary residential time, or who might be marked as their custodial parent? If you have any questions about any of the topics I've discussed, you can contact us at clearwaterpnw.com.